Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. I'm about to let you guys know what's going down out here in these motor streets, man. So today, man, we're gonna jump into that 2023 Scat Pack Super B. Now, this is crazy because I remember they had a Super B back in the day. You know, maybe around like, what's 2010 or something like that. I remember seeing another Super B, right? And I even think they made some Rams or Dodge Ram Super Bs as well. But now they have brought it back. You already know. This right here is a legendary classic Super B, man. This right here is one of the most iconic logos that we have seen today. Is that Scat Pack B, man. This is one of the favorite SRT powered by SRT products, man. So this car is coming with that 6.4 liter HEMI V8, man, pushing out that 485 horsepower. Some people say it's more like 500 plus, but they market it at 485. Like I said before, 6.4 liter, man, 392 SRT HEMI products, man. So pushing out that 475 pounds of torque, man. Now that's a lot of power right there, man, because most cars that come with that type of power are probably around 80, 90, you know. I mean, these are like pushing out supercar horsepower and muscle cars these days, you know. Like a lot of cars don't even really hit quite 350 horsepower. You know, you're rarely going to find that unless you're in like an AMG or an M Sport or Audi or something like that. Like, those numbers are rare. Usually horsepower numbers jump from like 200 plus horsepower to like 500 and up. Like, you rarely get like 400 horsepower cars like that, you know. So it's going to jump. If you're in a muscle car, you're going to get it, of course. But if you're like in a foreign, they don't really do what we do, you know. So to have something like this and pretty much have something to be proud of with the true American muscle cars, the HEMI V8 will be going away soon. And I know a lot of you guys are sad to hear that. And we're going to be going to the inline 6 Hurricane engine twin turbos, man. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a unique sound. It may not sound like the HEMI, but it may be a little close. You know, I'm pretty sure SRT and Dodge are working hard to keep that HEMI sound close as possible. With banging through gears, of course the power is gonna be there. Come on, man, it's gonna be SRT. I mean, regardless if it's gonna be a HEMI V8 or a straight 6. To be fair, I don't know why they didn't keep the V. You know, I don't know why they went with inline, but I'm assuming that's the new thing. Maybe fuel economy, maybe it was the way that the engine can probably pump out more power. I have no idea why they would go with inline instead of the V, because we're used to the V in America. So, and I'm pretty sure they could have did it because BMW did it, you know, of course, AMG, you know. So I'm kind of confused with that one, but we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes, man. So which one of these Super Bs do you guys prefer? Like if you go car shopping, which one would you get? Would you get the narrow body or would you get the wide body? Now, the wide body to me is more for an aggressive driver. If you're going to be taking it to the track, car shows, you know, you're more of a show off. You know, you're going to be burning rubber. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be. Now, that's nothing to take away from the narrow body, because the narrow body is going to come with those drag radios as well. So you're pretty much going to have demon tires on this 392 Super B Scat Pack. You know, I say Scat Pack only because everybody is familiar with Scat Pack, but it is a Super B. But everybody is familiar with Scat Pack, so that's why I said Scat Pack, because it's probably going to carry the same little bumblebee, the angry bee. So which one would you prefer? Would you prefer the narrow body or would you prefer the wide body? You know, does that extra, by you paying more, does that make you want that one more, or are you pretty much cool with a narrow body? Like, do you really need the wide body, or do you get the car and you have the wide body added later? as a feature to keep the price down, to cut the price, you know. And hey, you may not even go with the Charger. You may go for the 392, let's say the Chrysler 300, because these two are going to be very popular. The Super B is probably going to be the rare of them, but if you can probably find one, I don't know if it's going to be made in mass production. Now, these may probably don't come with like maybe 300. You know, I don't think they're going to make a lot of Super Bs, not that I know of, but I will do more research, because this right here is the last year, so-called right now. Okay, I'm going to bet my bottom dollar that the V8s are not going to fully go away completely. The only reason why I say that, because we have way too many manufacturers that's not ready to move all EV. They're not all in on hybrids and EVs with every car that's lined up. Now, if they have that option to have an EV, the HEMI V8, or you know, the inline 6 twin turbo Hurricane engine, and it still looks like the Super B, it still, you know, have that road appearance that everybody love, will that still be okay, you know, in the next few years? It's because they're working on new gas technology called e-fuel, so we don't know if the V8 is actually going to go away. You know, it could possibly go away for a while and then make its way back, but we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want everybody to get like mad and frustrated and be like, well, bro, I don't even want to trade up and get the inline 6, because first of all, it's not a true muscle car. Like, you know, muscle car guys, they have this thing where, you know, if it ain't if it ain't a V8, bro, it ain't a true muscle car, you know, no matter how good it sounds. Now, we can be wrong. We can all be wrong. We can all say, you know, the inline 6 ain't gonna even come close to you know, giving us that HEMI V8 feeling that we all love. You know, a lot of people are probably scared, like, bro, we're gonna have turbo lag, but they already say they got something like, I think one Mercedes have like a EQ boost to eliminate turbo lag, and they're gonna have a power shot, basically like a what's the word I'm looking for when you get ready to drag race, a launch control. A power shot launch control is going to come with these new inline 6 muscle cars as well, and I want to say the EV charger as well. So the EV charger is supposed to come in a lot of different trim levels, from like 300 and I'm guessing 50 horsepower and up into like the thousands. So we're going to have to see exactly what direction we're going to move from. You know, once we get these, you know, last call for scat packs and like Super Bs and Hellcats and, you know, stuff like that, and the GTs and the RTs, once they go away, you know, what do we have for it to look forward to? Are we still going to be able to have fun with the cars like this Super B? Are we going to have that same feeling, you know, banging through gears? From what I'm hearing, even if we get the new generation, the EV Super B, we're still going to be able to bang gears. That's just a word in these motor streets. I'm just delivering the message. So technically, you can probably still get a manual or a gearbox inside of your EV to shift gears, so you don't really feel like you're leaving nothing behind, which is an amazing idea, because the car is going to make sounds and you're going to be able to shift gears. So now you're making noise, you're shifting gears, so that's artificial, but it's still going to give you that muscle car feeling, because they have to by auto regulators and regulations, and Stellantis being owned by a new company. We're going to have to do that for a time period until this e-fuel or hydrogen or hydro, like artificial fuel, comes out. So it will be a sad day once next year hit. I know a lot of people are not really feeling leaving V8s behind like that. but you guys will be able to drop down in the description, you know, where you can donate and pretty much go car shopping and see if you can find one in your local Dodge, or you can place your orders, because this is an awesome car. I love the colors, I love the vinyls, I love the Super B, or I love everything about it. All these Mopar products are very expensive now. Like I just went online and I'm seeing GTs going for 50. Like, that is insane. I'm talking about like the V6, the base model, the XXT going for like 48. Like, this is like no cap. I'm seeing how Mopar products have went up over the years versus like 2015. If you go back in 2015 and you look at the price, you still can get good deals out here in the 30s in certain places, but other places, when they first come out now, they're at like 50. So do you go to the used market, you know, and you wait on a Super B, because they're going to mark them up to probably like 70, you know, especially for that wide body, 75, maybe even 80, you know. So they know these are probably going to be limited, kind of like the King Daytona and probably like the Black Ghost Challenger. So you're going to have to get your hands on it real quick, you know. So we don't want to pretty much get rid of what I would say Dodge, Mopar, you know, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. We don't want to leave that legacy behind yet, you know. And I hear all the main top people over there at Mopar and Dodge and say we're gonna do everything we can to keep our customers happy, competing with like pretty much GM, Chevy, and Ford, you know, because they're pretty much allowed to still do what they do, you know. But it's kind of hard for Chrysler to keep the V8 around, and we're under more supervision with Stellantis. So I just want to help everybody understand why we have to go to V6, or should I say inline six twin turbos and EVs, because, you know, Chrysler, they're not their own brand anymore. They're owned by somebody else, you know. Hopefully one day that would change. Maybe if GM probably would have partnered with Dodge, you know, and SRT, maybe we would be singing a different tune. But being that they were competitors and they may not have the freedom to do what they want, and Stellantis still is kind of trying to somewhat let them appeal to the American, you know, diehard muscle car guys, you know. So this right here is a fun video, and this is just something I came across that I really wanted to touch on, because I wanted to be a part of this history. And I really love the Super B, you know, and I remember seeing a few of them out there before, but being that they are bringing them back, this is definitely going to leave, you know, its print in whole automotive industry. And Dodge have did some very, very big things, man, over these years that they've been out. Yeah, they take forever and a day to change the body style of the car, what a lot of fans were asking for. Like, why haven't Dodge redesigned the interior? Why haven't they refreshed the car? Why haven't they just redesigned? But you gotta understand, if it's not broke, don't fix it, because if they would have done that, that could have been a disaster. Did you guys see what happened to Camaro? Like, when they decided to refresh it, redesign the front end, and they did the airflow bad, the fans did not like it. So when Dodge seen that, they was like, nah, man, we already have the Challenger and the Charger and all of the Hellcats selling like hotcakes, in the 392s, even the RTs and GTs. Why are we gonna mess that up? You know. So I hear the fans out there, they've been wanting the interior done and changed, but now, being that we're looking into the future, we are definitely going to have a new Super B on the way, and we're going to have some more EVs coming out, and some inline six Hurricane engines coming out, twin turbo to be exact, and they're going to be pushing out crazy power. So this right here is going to be fun to see this baby actually hit the drag strip. Hopefully I can start making my way out there one day and get footage of, you know, what these wide bodies can do actually on camera, so that I can deliver it to, you know, this content. But yeah, I just want to touch on a few things. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find some pricing right quick, but mostly these cars are gonna probably start around 60 and up. Now that's just a wild guess, like 60 and up. And like I said, once again, man, we're gonna go over the horsepower, man. This right here is a 6.4 liter 392 SRT HEMI V8, man. Pushing out 485 horsepower, 475 foot-pounds of torque. I don't know why I get tongue twisted when I say 475. I don't know, man. But yes, this is the 1320 Super B. So you pretty much know what that means. This is the brother of the Challenger 1320 Scat Pack 392. You know, and I wondered, you know, when were they gonna actually bring this out? And that was probably like a year or two ago when I seen it at the Dodge dealership. I seen the 1320. I knew what it was, but some other guys, you know, they just think it's a Scat Pack. Like they probably thought it was just like a regular Scat Pack. And I was like, bro, look at the drag radios on it. They have, that's like, think about like a Demon, but in a 392. You know what I'm saying? You got their drag radios. It's basically ready to be on the drag script and you know, take names, man. So I'm gonna leave it right there, man. And till next time, man, you guys already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Click the link down below in the description so you guys can donate. Make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can stay notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these motor streets. Thank you and peace.